Say all praises unto Yahweh Bashem El Shai, double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Today is May the 30th, 2019. As you can see here, this is just a quick impromptu lesson I'm doing in regards to this article I saw today, that some brothers sent, Today it says Canada moves to ban Christians from demonstrating in public under new anti-hate proposal. The Canadian province of Ontario is considering legislation that would officially criminalize Christianity. So, for anyone that's publicly preaching the Bible, which we know, that this bill is really coming up against the Israelites, against us, because we're on the forefront, week in, week out. We've been out there, for brothers in Canada. We were the first camp in Canada, GMS Toronto. We've been out there going on 11 years, over 10 years, and we've been out there week in, week out, preaching the Bible, warning people of things that's to come, and teaching our people that they're the Israelites, and since we've been out there, the society, has been receiving a lot of judgment, because that's what the Lord, as much as it may seem like, oh, the Lord is, is delaying his coming, things are moving fast, because one day to the Lord is as 1,000 years, so one day in the Lord's realm is 1,000 years, so his day compared to our day is nothing, So I'm gonna get Jeremiah 28 and 28, because the reason why we were sent out here is to warn, these nations as to what's gonna come, that their downfall is coming, because they helped partake in the affliction of the Israelites, and that Esau is gonna be taken out of power because he was given a certain amount of time to rule on earth. Like it says in 2 Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is beginning. So this is the end of your kingdom, Esau. So it says Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against. So first of all, the word prophet means to say before. So what are we telling you? Before it happens, judgment's going to come upon this society. Ultimately, nuclear destruction that's going to come upon this society. That this economy is going to crash, and there's going to be a new currency, that's known as the microchip, where this place is going to be cashless society. And for any one of our people, of the Israelites that accept that chip, they're going to be destroyed according to prophecy, Revelation 14. And Revelation, as well as when you go in Revelation 13, we're going to the mark of the beast. It says that prophets that have prophesied, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So this is nothing new, man. There was prophets back in the time of ancient Babylon. During the time of the Roman Empire, during the time of the Greco, of the Greece, the time of the Greece, the Persians, the Medes, and so on. There was prophets in all these major kingdoms. During the Assyrian kingdom, and before a kingdom would fall, the Lord always sent his prophets prior to the fall of any great kingdom. The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of that prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him. Ultimately, we are prophesying of peace, that the Lord is going to reign on this earth, and there's going to be no more war, and everything's going to be in order. And we're not prophesying that all nations are going to be saved and so on, because that's not biblical, man. But ultimately, with this happening, what's going to occur? There's going to be a famine of the word, because soon You know, because this law is gonna come into effect, whether they do it soon or they delay, but this law will come into effect. And what's gonna happen? You know, you won't have any Israelites out there on the highways and byways, because we're gonna, because if we go out there, we're gonna be committing treason against the queen, or against the prime minister, but really against the queen, and we're gonna be arrested in silence. But ultimately, the elect is sealed, because you have camps all throughout the world, man. So with you passing this law, it's gonna speed up the Most High judgment, man, upon the society, and we're gonna be delivered out of here, Lord willing, ASAP, ASAP. So this is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So there's going to be no more videos on the internet, YouTube, Daily Motion, and whatever platform that we may use, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp. Soon they're going to censor all that content, because everything that we're preaching, the so-called white man, which is known as Esau, the wicked in the Bible, he classifies what we're saying as hate speech, when it's really righteous speech. And what he's doing is really spewing hate speech, man. Because the so-called white man is against the law of the Most High, man. It says, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So, for you people that watch the videos, you part-time Israelites, you watch the videos, but you don't apply it to your lives. You don't come down to camp. You've been watching our videos for over 10 years. You live here in Canada or Toronto or wherever you reside, and there's a camp in your city. You never visited that camp once. And you're just bullshitting. Soon you won't be able to turn on your damn phone or your computer and watch our video, man. And that's going to be to your demise. You guys are going to be bugged out your damn mind. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. In that day shall the fear of a young man faint for thirst. So yeah, that's what's going to happen, man. Because the Lord's going to close that spiritual ark, man. He's going to close that door to that spiritual ark, man. And you guys aren't going to receive salvation, man. You guys are going to be condemned. You guys are going to be ultimately judged. So get ready for judgment. So with that, I'd like to say, all praise unto Yahweh Shai, the honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, those who I learned the truth from through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, and Kwame Yasharala, man, to all the brethren out there teaching in sincerity. Shalom.